Hi everyone, back for the second part of these little ephemera books. So it's week 24 and I've bound them and I've stitched them. So I've only done two because I was experimenting. So these are the ones that I glued in the long form and then had to fold, and I thought they buckled a little bit, but with the sewing they seem to be okay. The second one I ended up cutting them and gluing them in two halves for each of them. I've still sewn down the middle and I've sewn all the way around. I was just noticing my stitching has come undone here. It's still glued, but I just thought I'm just going to stick a bit of washi. A little bit of washi always goes a long way. Oh, this has got cute little animals on it. Perfect. So that'll just double check that it's staying down. So this is the first one I finished with the vellum pockets. Now what I thought I'd do, because I was enjoying sewing, so I just sewed down the middle of this, and this one's got 3 signatures, this one, so it was a thicker spine. But I also had, as Rachel suggested, I'd seen Juanette's video about these plastic pockets, and this is how they come, and I thought I would try it in this one. I'm thinking it would have been nice to have slightly bigger ones because these are a bit small, but maybe this will be for labels, so we don't need it to be so wide. The only thing is they're not really cheap, so you don't get a huge amount of them. So you just stick them on though. It's so quick and easy. Oh, I love it. Very quick and easy. It is an expensive way to do it, but then again, vellum's not cheap either, so who knows. Good for me to put all my little labels in, I think. So that's what I've got. I've got a few more sheets. I don't know if I've got enough for the entire book. I might have to order some more, but what I thought I'd do was finish off this project by getting some things down on the cover, covering up some bits. I decided I liked to keep this little person here in the front. It's kind of funny. I'll look at it like this. Right, we're not really going to see a lot. We're mainly going to see spines if they're on a bookshelf or something like that, or knowing me, in a pile by the side of my desk. A little bit of this. That bit of linen, that over the top, that's a nice contrast. So I think get the linen down first. Hope everyone's well. Hit a bit of a cold snap here in Melbourne. It's not too bad. It's doable. It's not terrible. Just put another layer on, don't you? That's it. That's what you do. Let me get this like this first. Get that main bit down. Seems to stick pretty well to that packaging paper, which is good. Some along here. Good, and this will just tie them together a bit. Front and back, that looks like the back. okay. I mean, it doesn't need a super amount. They're just really not for sale. They're just sitting on my shelf. Right, 1 and 2. Right, I'll get it up the right way. So this is the front. I think I'll find something for inside too while I'm doing it. What have I got? A little scraps. I love that little edge. A bit of this. That's gorgeous. Just a bit of pretty. Don't necessarily want those words on that edging to be seen, but I like the fringy bit. Right, so that's going down the bottom. So we'll be getting on to our next Roxy's soon. Right, so let's that's what we're doing. Just check which way up looks better. I think perhaps this way. I like these. They look like little crowns, these. This book's just got a little bit of damage here and this little mark here, so I couldn't quite work out which was going to be the front, but I think I'm happy with this. Like that. I've got another one of these flowers. Oh, I've got one of these little things too. What else have I got? A bit of this. Got a bit of this. Some of this stuff. Disjointed, isn't it, if it's not? I know. Let's put something on the inside, and then I'm thinking that might look good in here with a little, like a little tag, and that can go on the top. So I need some paper. Just see if I've got what a larger size. So I have got some of these I can use. Leftover bits. Give them a chop. Why do I go so messy? There it is. All right, I'm having a big clean up after this. My iPad's, I don't know what's going on with it, but I couldn't turn it on this morning, so I won't be able to edit this video straight up. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. I'm not, you know, when things like that happen, you don't know if you've got to take it to the shop or not. So possibly I have to take it to the shop, and that might mean I'm without it for a little while. It still should be under warranty. Or maybe the cord wasn't working and it's not charging, so I've got to go and get a new cord or something. Who on earth knows? Technology. All right, that'll do for that. Now, what am I gluing that down with? Probably, that's paper on paper, so glue sticks fine. All right, glue book. That's nice. And then I think like that. That's just sticking out there like that, and we'll stick the back one on the back. Over there. Whoops. That's why the glue book was there, Christina. Don't mind me. Just been awake since 4 a.m. again. Tried to go back to sleep twice. Ended up watching ended up watching YouTube's scratch builds. So I'm back on the scratch build bandwagon at the moment. Someone once said to me, I just have so much creativity, I'll never actually do anything. And I think they're right. Get bored. It's time to do another thing. That's a bit wibbly wobbly, but doesn't matter. It's covering the back a bit like that. There we go. All right, so I feel like it should have a little bit more, but maybe this can come across. Cover that a bit into the back. Seems a bit of a waste when it's... I really like that. I think I'd rather have that on something I'm selling, or, you know, it's not a, like, this is a bit of a throwaway kind of a thing in a way. Not throwaway, but you know what I mean. When it's just for our shelves and it's not, you know, designed to be on display, really. Doesn't matter too much. Cover over that little hole. Actually, fill it up. Fill it up with stuff. It's like spackle. I'll put that so it pokes down a little bit. And get this top bit. Just got to wipe. All right, let's have a look. So I've got one that's got the little plastics in. One that's got the little vellums in, and I've got a little tub, one of my little tubs. I can start putting some of my little birds in. These ones I think were Graphics Fairy, and I print them up 4 or 6 up, so you have a few. This is a bigger bird. It might be too big for this, so that can stay in the pot. Some of these, right, they're going to be too big as well. So I've got a lot of these sorts of labels that are going to be too big. So I might need my other 2 books that I haven't finished yet. I might need to make like larger pockets, or one deep pocket. I've actually got these photo albums, and I'm thinking I might somehow utilise these in the other ones that I've got. Like, they could be sewn and then cut. I've seen people do that. Okay, so they're plastic pockets. I've cut the bit off and I'm just folding them in half. And when I crease them, they seem to be able to sit down enough to go in the book. And I'm just using a little bit of double-sided tape. And what I'm finding is that this actually gives me 4 more pockets, because, put that in, I've got 1, 2, 3, and because I've used double-sided tape, I've got that back one as well. So it's working out quite well, and it's really good for these really big ones. And so they're just old photo albums that I've cut the pages from and folded in half. So there you go. Another thing you can do. I tell you what, I have got a little bit of a project. I've got one of those, you know, the wall, like they're almost like the antique printers boxes. You can put them up on the wall. I've been thinking I'd like to make something out of that. I'm actually thinking I should be doing a bit of my scratch building, because I haven't had a go at that for a while. Finishing off some things on the other channel. Aren't these gorgeous? So what I was thinking of doing perhaps with my little box is making an apothecary type of thing. Right, I've got quite a few of these larger ones, more small ones. Love that. Dentine, tooth powder. Gosh, when we look back in history and we go, what were they putting in things? And you look back and you go, wow, it was really fashionable to white out your face, and they were putting basically lead on their faces. It's like, what? Anyway, you get the gist. Well, that's it. That's ready to go. I'll do the rest of them off camera. And these are my little ephemera books, part 1 and part 2, weeks 23 and 24. And I hope you have enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.